Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really cool like home button because I'm going to be doing a home button like it is here. But you can make your own button. I don't really care what it is, and we're going to be making this cool background. And yeah, and I know there are other tutorials for this, but like I always say in every tutorial, that I just want to keep you guys up to date. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to me right there. There's a button right there, and just so if you're subscribed to me, you will and you didn't see those, don't be sad, because this is basically what they say in every like this tutorial. So let us start. So let's open up GIMP, and you should get these three dialogues, and you want to make a new project. That is right there. It's gonna be here. So it is okay, and yeah. So now the very first thing you want to do is change the colors, and you can make it whatever you want. Also just choose the grading tool. You can make the colors whatever you want, but in my case I'm going to be doing a bluish thing like I did in this. So yeah, so let's pick your foreground color as a lighter version of your color. I like a certain color that is this one. It is 1E5A98. I just typed it so you could see it over there. 98. Okay. And yeah. Sorry. And yeah, that's 1E5A98. So yeah, click OK, and choose the background color as a darker version of your color. And in my case, it is going to be I'm gonna write it so you could see it on the bottom again. 11355A. Okay, and that's the color. And yeah. So, click on the top and drag to the bottom, and try to make it straight. But I know that it's really hard to make it straight. And to make it straight, you could just hold Shift, I mean Control, and it'll make it a straight line. And then you'll get this. So, we have a nice looking background, but it needs more texture. It needs the text, and we're missing a lot of stuff. So let's add the text in. So you go into take the text tool. I like the font sans bold, but you don't have to take my advice. So bold. Since I'm going to be doing if you're doing a 4-letter word, just make the size 70, but if you're doing like more, just make it a different size. So let's make it 70. I don't care. So yeah, and 70 is about good. So, and change the color to a lighter blue so you could see it. That is this one, and I'll write it so you could see it on the bottom. So it's 3C 8 4 C, D. So yeah, and yeah. And now just click somewhere in your document and write what you want to write. So in my case, it is home. So yeah, so now what you want to do is so now what you want to do is make the border. And I'm gonna go charge my computer right now, so I'm gonna get back to you in 1 millisecond. So hang on. So yeah, so I'm back. Like I said, it was even less than 1 millisecond. So yeah. Yeah. So now we want to click close, and you want to make like the border now. And before you want to do the border, you want to center it like you always want, and you want it to be like awesome looking and all those stuff. So you want to take a line tool, change the relative to image, and click on the text, and there's going to be like boxes around it, and click these two buttons. So 1, 2. That'll center it. So it'll calculate, and I don't know how GIMP does that, and I don't want to know. So yeah. So let's get going with it, and just click on a random tool to take away the boxes. So yeah, and now what you want to do, right click on the text layer and choose alpha to selection. Now it selects everything, and you know. So yeah. So now make a new layer and name it. Let's make a new layer and name it border 1, and then okay. And what I know it doesn't seem like really important to name the layers, but it'll keep it all organized when we keep on going, because there's going to be a lot of layers. And yeah, so once you made the new layer, you want to go into select, grow, and grow it by about 2 pixels. And now you want to take your paint bucket tool, change the colors to the default colors, black and white, and fill the selection with black. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. Now it'll look really weird, and you would probably not like it, and you're gonna say, "Oh my God, what happened to the text?" And I'm gonna say like, "Oh, you forgot one step. You have to move it under the original layer." So you go into this, and now when you go into select none, it looks awesome. Yeah. So yeah, and it looks awesome. Okay. So back to what we were doing, and let's yeah, and let's do back our off selection. And now you want to change the background color to light gray. And the light gray, in my case, is this one. B3, B3, B3. And then when you hit enter, you get this nice looking light gray. And now you want to choose the gradient tool. And drag from the top. Oh wait, we forgot one step. Going to select. Oh wait, make a new layer. Sorry, we forgot two steps. It's 2 steps, and name it border 2. And make going to select, grow, and grow by 4 pixels. And now you could drag from the top to the bottom. Hold shift to make it straight. And now it looks really awesome. But now you're gonna complain, oh my god, Matan, what happened to the black outline? You are so stupid. No, I'm not stupid, because we forgot one step again. We need to move it under the black layer. And now when you do select none, it looks awesome. Okay. Let's undo that. I have no clue how to live. So yeah. And yeah, and now make a new layer underneath. Not underneath, whatever. And make a new layer and name it highlight. Okay. And click enter. That'll make a new layer, and like I said, it's going to keep it organized after. And so now take the rectangle select tool, and drag, set that layer mode, the mode to subtract also, and just do this like this. Now click inside to finish it, finalize it. And now take the gradient tool and change the gradient to foreground to transparent. Foreground to transparent. Okay. And now drag from the top to the bottom. So top to hold shift to make it control to make it straight, and top to bottom. And now you're gonna say to me, Matan, where is it? There, I see no change. You're wrong. When you put it above the text layer, it's gonna do this, and it looks pretty weird. So you want to keep on doing it. So let me just pause this, and I'll come back to you when I have it awesome. So yeah, and now I made it awesome, and now it's a little bit too harsh, and so let's layer. Sorry about that. Layer lower the opacity to, I don't know, about 65. I don't know. No, a little bit more. 88.3 is good. And now when you do select none, you have a really cute glossy effect. So let's undo that. And now what you want to do is click on the eyeball for the background layer. And now go into image, merge visible layers. Click merge. And now it's gonna and now when you click the eyeball back on, it's gonna merge all the layers into one border 2. And that's what we want. We want it to be named border 2. So we keep it nice and organized. And now if you look at the at the finished product, what we're aiming for, we have a reflection right there, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to make the reflection. So now what you want to do is duplicate the border 2, duplicate, and make sure it's still on border 2 copy. Take the flip tool and flip it vertically. Now it's gonna flip it, and it doesn't look too good. So now let's take the move tool and move it down. Okay, and about there is good. Let's put it down a little more, and so there's a space between there, but not too much space. So it doesn't have to be like touching, but it doesn't have to be like that, like this. You have to make it like you need to limit yourself to something, and this is how it's supposed to look, but it doesn't look like a too much reflection. So now what you want to do to make it look realistic is to right click on the border 2 copy and click add layer mask, and then make sure it's on white full opacity, and then click add. There. Okay. And now you have a layer mask. And now what you want to do, sorry I keep on saying and now and now and now. Now what you want to do is take the gradient tool. Oh wait, no. First, just make it the default colors, and go to the default colors, black and white, like I said, and choose the gradient as foreground, the transparent HSV clockwise hue. And now, drag up, click Control to make it straight, or it's gonna look weird. Drag up until you have a nice reflection. And this is about a good reflection. I think I went a little bit overboard with it. I'll just come back to you when I'm done with making the reflection. You just keep on going. So yeah. And now we have. I kept on going and made a nice looking reflection, and now you could see it's a little bit too strong and it doesn't look like a reflection anymore. So you want to put the opacity down until you think it's about good. And I think it's about good here, so yeah. So now what you want to do, sorry, it's like a habit or something for tutorials, is make a new layer that's highlight 2. That's called highlight 2, I should say. Highlight 2. Okay. And now take the highlight 2 and move it underneath border 2. So just move it until it's above the background layer, in other words. Now make the foreground color white, and pick the gradient as foreground to transparent. And now what we're doing is the thing on top right there, like in the original, this thing right there. We're doing that right now. So now like drag from the top to the bottom, not like full to the bottom, like from here to here, till you have a nice looking like white thing. Yeah, I think that's too little, and I'll come back to you when I am done doing the awesome thing, and you just keep on going like I say. So And yeah, I think I got a good thing, but yeah. Now, what you want to do is merge the highlight 2 into the background. So right click, merge down. Now it's going to be one layer. The background and that white thing is going to be one layer. And now, what you want to do is take the paintbrush tool and make, and I like the size about like 1:91, I think. I think that's what I used for the last, for the original. And now just, like click on the side, but like in the middle of the document, so like this. Oh wait, sorry. Make sure the foreground color is black. Click like this, and then press Shift, and GIMP will do like this weird line thingy, and when you press, it'll make like the line that you want it to be. And we want to make it a straight line. So if you look at, if you look at this, there's like little bumps on it, and if you know when it's straight, is when there's like no bumps, and I think there is no bumps there. So I just click, and that'll make a straight line. And that's what we're looking for, a straight line. So yeah, and now, and make sure you did that while you're on the background layer, or it's not gonna work. So now what you want to do, and go into filters, blur, Gaussian blur, and I like to blur it by about 75. And then when you click OK, it'll blur it and it'll look awesome. Now I think this looks like the finished product. Yeah, it looks the same, almost, at least. I think you could work on it a little more. I just rushed through it because this is a tutorial, and yeah, just take a little bit more time, and you'll have an awesome picture. So let me just make it bigger so you can see the finished product. Let's go and by about 150. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger. There. And this is the finished product. Let's make a nice ending thumbnail. Let's just okay. So yeah, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and goodbye. Yeah, I don't know why I did not stop it. So rate, comment, and subscribe, like I said, and goodbye.